The rainy season has come as the month of September started. For me, this has always been the loneliest time of the year. Because as the rain falls, I feel as though pieces of myself are slipping away too. They say that by the age of 25, one should already be settled, clear about the career they want, certain about the life they are building, maybe even with someone they are ready to spend forever with. But honestly, I don't have any of that. At 25, I still don't know which path I should take. At this age, they expect you to have a steady career, a strong sense of purpose, and a future that's neatly planned out. But here I am, standing in the middle of life's crossroad, still unsure of where to go. I keep asking myself, where do I truly belong? If I choose this way, how can I be sure it is the right one? My life feels full of questions with answers I can't seem to grasp. And in the middle of all of this uncertainty, I feel stuck. I decided to go back to the life I once knew, back to my province. It may not promise the same opportunities the city offers, but it gives me something I value more right now: the calmness, the simplicity, and the chance to find myself again without all the noise. I choose to come back here because this place gives me peace of mind, a peace my heart has long been craving. It holds the memories of my childhood, the simple days I once longed to return to, the familiar soil where I was born and once learned to make a living. Being here reminds me of who I was before the noise and pressure of the world drowned me out. Life here in the province is neither easy nor hard. It is just simple as it is. Compared to where I came from, this feels lighter, more bearable, and right now, this is exactly what I need. For once, I no longer care about how people might look at me, for not having a stable career, or for not meeting the so-called standard of success at this age. I just want to breathe again and truly feel what it means to live. Now that I am here, I want to cherish every moment, to live each day with presence and gratitude. And deep inside, I know I will never regret this decision, because this time, I am really sure I am not in the wrong way. because this time I choose not out of fear or expectation, but out of my heart's true desire to live simply, peacefully, and fully. The next day, I visited one of the islands in Carles. No one truly knows how much the sea means to me, how its vastness and gentle rhythm can quiet the chaos inside my head. The salty breeze brushing against my skin, the sound of waves kissing the shore, the endless horizon stretching beyond sight. It all brings me a comfort I can't find anywhere else, a calmness that seeps into my soul. In its presence, I feel lighter, freer, as if for a moment I can let go of all the weight I've been carrying. It gives me the best feeling, one that reminds me that life, no matter how uncertain, it can still be very beautiful. When the tide is high, it feels overwhelming, just like the struggles we face. But just as the sea eventually retreats, problems too will pass. I've realized that fighting against the waves only exhausts me, while learning to move with them gives me strength. The sea has also taught me to be patient. Fishermen do not catch fish every day, yet they keep going, trusting the water to provide. In the same way, I've learned to trust life's timing, to believe that even when I receive little today, tomorrow may bring abundance. Most of all, the sea has taught me humility and surrender. No one can control the tides no matter how strong they are. And maybe that's the lesson, to accept what we cannot change and to find peace in the rhythm of things beyond our control. In the end, the sea is not just a water, it is a teacher. And each time I listen to its wave, I walk away with a lighter heart and a wiser soul. I and my brother harvested coconut. It is one of the dish to my father's very special day. I used to do this kind of harvesting before I went to Manila, and after several years, I am happy to do this again. Coconut is also one of the best food I missed in the province. Here, it is just free and I can take whenever I want to. Anyways, special thanks to my most obedient and kind brothers. I also miss this kind of feeling, being with them and band with them. In the province, I don't worry much about status or competition. No one asks what brand of clothes I wear or how much money I make. People here value presence more than positions, kindness more than titles. Life may be simple, but sometimes even difficult, but it is whole. There is a completeness in waking up in the sound of roosters instead of traffic, in greetings neighbors who smile genuinely instead of rushing past, and in knowing that your worth isn't measured by what you have, but by how you live. Surrounded by nature, I find comfort in the little things. The laughter of children playing barefoot. The golden sunset that slowly fades into the sky full of stars. The days are not perfect, but they are honest. Even hardship feel lighter when shared with neighbors who lend a helping hand without hesitation. When food is placed on the table not because it is grand, but because it is shared with love. In this calm rhythm of the countryside, I've finally found a space where my heart feels at rest. Here, I am reminded that life doesn't have to be grand to be meaningful. It just has to be real and live with peace.